What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips where you already know we get it in. But before we get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel and it's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled and I'm very much appreciative. I really am, right? I know I couldn't do it without you. So are you ready? Super Norteno. Episode 9, and do I have a story to tell you? Says, can I get at you, huh? In the words of my primo, Big Peps, right there. Content, right? We're going to get into it. So, Pepe was on the run like Pepe does. He's always on the run. He either has the runs or he's on the run. It's either chorro or churro, right? He's either gone or he's getting there. So Pepe's on the run, and of course, he ain't staying with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust him around my old lady. He'd be like, hey, girl, can I get at you? I just don't do it, right? But he definitely was boning the shit out of Chila, meanwhile staying at my tia's house. And Ricky wasn't tripping. They were actually getting along at this time, so it was all good. Well, this is what happened. So my tia has a homegirl, right? And there's a long history with this homegirl that she had. This homegirl she has, so the wind blows a little bit on this homegirl. She's a beautiful lady, right? The type where we've all tried to get action with her, but we had to settle out of court for her daughters. She has two badass daughters, right? At the time, they were like 24, 25. So, you know, I had to knock me one down. I had to have one as my lady for a little while until one day I woke up and I said, what's that smell? And that was that. You know, it wasn't one of my farts. So she had to push on. You know, está stinky. But until then, I was bashing it out like a Conseco, right? The Bash brother. And so my primo's staying there and he sees her. So he's like, hey, tia, can I get at you? She's like, no, I ain't giving you no more dope. He was like, no, you gotta give me what you gotta give me. You just gotta have me, right? He's like, but what's up with your homegirl right there? Says, yeah, she's looking mighty delectable, right? And I'm like, where you learned that word? He's like, I learned it, but I can't spell it. So anyways, my tia's like, get at her, you know, do what you do. But all these fucking babosos have tried. So my tia's like, no. I ain't gonna fucking hook you up with my homegirl, you son of a bitch. She doesn't even like you. You smell like burnt chorizo. This fucking house is dirty. Where's Fea at? What do you mean Fea? Fucking the linebacker, Reggie White. Get in here, you Green Bay Packer, and pack your shit up if you can't clean this house. Right? I'm like, oh shit. And so the homegirl's looking all shocked. I don't know why she's looking shocked. She already knows how my tia gets down, right? So my primo mobs up. And he's like, can I get at you? And she's like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, I'm not from up here. I'm not from, smell me. I don't smell like shit. I take my shirt off. I'm from Compton, right? She's like freaking out, tripping out on him. Like, what the fuck is this, right? So, of course, I slide up and I'm like, what's up? And she knows me because at this time I was fucking with her daughter. Her daughter was actually my chick, right? So I'm like, hey, what's up? And, you know, this is supposed to be my mother-in-law, but it's one of those mother-in-laws you like to bone, right? One of those. So I slide up on her. I'm like, what's up? She was like, hey, your primo, he gives me like cucuy vibes, like he's tripping, right? I said, oh, nah, he's harmless, right? Literally harmless. But I mean, if you turn in a certain direction and he feels he's gonna press, you know, he's gonna press. So he's like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, between you and getting high right now, I want to get high and then get at you. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's stupid. So they find something in common, and what they have in common is that they both like their spoon wet. They don't like the bone dry spoon. They like to get it wet, right? So this chick, he knocks her. Can you believe it? Hey, I couldn't believe it because he always has an old lady. Like he had changa for years. He had a couple other chicks. I've told stories about it, right? But I've never really seen him like in action, like really hold it down or really pull something, right? So he's in the room with her and I can hear, can I get at you? He's really fucking getting at her, right? And so he comes out and he's like, primo, we need a ride. He's like, hey, let me get you. Give me a ride. I'm like, I don't got gas money. You got the put the in, right? I'm like, well, it depends where we're going to go. He's like, we got to go to Madera. I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't going to Madera, bro. Every time I go to Madera, something bad happens. My tia takes me all the time to the Connects pad, and it's always all bad. And of course, I already know we're not going to Madera for tacos. We're not going to Madera to visit anyone. We're going to Madera for one thing and one thing only. And that's C Street in Madera to get some black, right? So I already know. Been there with my tia, been there, done that, and I ain't trying to do that. But he's like, come on, don't do me dirty, doing the fucking tongue slap shit he does. And so I feel bad. You know, he don't got no ride. He's on the run. And I was like, hey, bro, fucking, why don't you ride in her car? Why don't you have her take you? Because she's like, oh, yeah, we're going to go to my man's house. She keeps saying my man. And every time my primo hears that, he'll turn to her and be like, yes, I'm from Compton. Right? I'm like, hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but that's your own domestic issues. You guys only met fucking yesterday at 11 in the afternoon, and already fucking you're being possessive, bro. Calm down. It ain't that serious. He was like, hey, don't try to preach to the choir. Say, I see how you act with your chicks. Oh, no, I can't go over there because I'm going to look at her nalgas and say, right? Who gives a fuck? You're my primo. Don't, hey, never, bro. Hey, it's bros before hoes. I said, yeah, but you're not my brother. But says, que I'm a sureño, and that should mean something. So, right? So that feels crazy. So I'm like, all right, trip out. I'll give you guys a ride, but you guys got to be fucking in and out. Straight up, right? So, of course, Ricky comes out of the room. He's in there with Sheila. And Ricky's been monitoring what's going on. He hasn't said much. He's been very quiet, but he's watching, right? So he says, whoopin', primo, can I get at you? I'm like, what's up, fool? He's like, whoopin' with the fucking balls. I think he fucking Sheila. Sheila's breath smells like sureño. I'm like, her breath smells like sureño. How does sureño smell? Fucking like Savoya and fucking Southside? I don't know. But she smells different. And hey, my prima's in the back zipping up his shit like, hey, Holmes, says que Compton, Compton, right? He's zipping. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe she does smell like Compton, right? Maybe she got the Compton Classic, the double bacon Compton burger, right? She got it. Anyways, so my primo's like, where you going, primo? Let me come. And I'm like, oh, bro, last thing I need is a fucking sureño on the run in the back seat, a tirada, a big fat mugre, and you, because of course Sheila's going to go wherever he goes, right? Whoopin', let me go, right? So I'm like, all right, but don't be starting no bullshit, man. I'm not in the mood for that. I want to be in and out. I don't like Madera. Shout out to Madera, but I don't really care for that one street because it's like fucking going in Skid Row in fucking LA, right? So I'm like, all right, let's go. So bam, we're driving there and my primos are arguing the whole time. They're arguing. Hey, whoopin', I don't give a fuck where you're from, man. I don't care if you're from, how does he say, primo? I'm like, no, he don't say stupid ass. He's from Compton, right? And my primo's like, yeah, say with your chest, say with your chest, mijo. Say Compton, right? I'm like, hey, put on that new Easy track. Goes the boys in the hood. I said, that ain't new, fool. That's old school. Hey, put it on and say, stop hating. You vatos all hate, homes. Says, that's the problem with you vatos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you either bump that or this old school CD. It's by South Central Cartel. It's called Yo Gets Clown, right? Says, we don't because we're from down there, but up here you do, right? Put your shirt on and say, I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm listening to all this. The chicks are over there and I'm looking at Sheila and so Sheila's sitting in the middle. Okay? Pepe, of course, is driving shotgun. He says, que sureños, we don't ride in the back, you see? Says, que can I get at you? Everyone that's driving by, hey, can I get at you? Right? He's on the shit. Okay? Now, my tia decided she wanted to come as well. So, I had a minivan. Thank God, right? So, you got Sheila and this chick sitting in the middle. Ricky and his mom sitting in the back. And me and Peps, right? So, we're cruising the Astro van, old school Astro van, like 86. I kept it clean, though. So, as we're mobbing to Madera, we're like about, I'd say in Fireball. Or like close to that area where we're getting close to Madera. And I go past Madera all the time because I used to go Chichansi, the casino. Those that know in the Valle. That's the only thing to do. Table Mountain or Chichansi, and that's all we got, right? So we're cruising, and they're arguing, and my tia's, we gotta stop for gas. And I said, well, no, I got half a tank. We're good. I said, fucking stop. My fucking tampon's leaking. I'm like, oh, shit. And you're on your period? So, of course, I noticed Sheila is like rubbing on this chick, right? And I could see it through the rearview mirror. And the chick is rubbing on Sheila's leg. And I'm thinking, fucking maniacas. They can't even wait, right? Ricky's in the back like, whoopin' primo, we're going to stop? There might be sureños here. I said, if there is, well, then I'm going to fucking take flight. My primo's like, hey, come your horses. I say, says, que come here. I like that word, horse. Says, que pas. If we see some of my gente, say, let me get at them, and then we'll get at you. I'm like, oh, here we go. So we stop in. I give me a bomb-ass fucking, it's like a slushy. I remember my tia goes in there, changes her pad. Fucking Sheila, for some reason, needs to go use the bathroom with this chick. I don't know what happened, right? And then, of course, my primos go in the store with me. Ding, 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 dong, right? Whoopin'. This is Norteno. The store. I'm like, oh, calm down, bro. We're in fucking, We're in Northern California. You're good, bro. You've been here a million times. Stop it, right? And Pepe, hey, well, I haven't been here a million times this year, but says, yeah, I like it. And I send chills up my spine. I'm like, what a little DeBarge, come on. So we get our little Zuzus and Wham Whams and we're back on the mission, right? And notice, hey, this is not a mission to go kick it. We're not going to the casino. We're not going to go to the park. We're not going to walk a fucking dog. We're going to get heroin. It's crazy, right? For these fucking babosos. So anyways, we pull up. Okay, my tia, I'm going to go home with the mijo, right? I'm like, oh shit, of course she is. And I already know, and I'm like, man. And so I call my old lady, right? And I'm like, hey, what's up with your jefa, man? She's all strung out with my fucking primo. She's like, I'm fucking disgusted. She's a fucking embarrassment. I'm like, hey, we're right here in Madera. She's like, no, don't take her to that guy. She says, hey, them are like big homies. They're Northerners, right? And I was like, serious? Oh, hell no, right? And at this time, I was dropped all the way out. So I was like, oh shit, right? And my primo Ricky, wherever there's Norteños, like, it's like he's physically, like he's attracted to him. Not physically attracted, that's some weird shit, right? But it's like magnetic. It's like a magnetic force. Like he could smell a Norteño a mile away. I smell canalismo. Right? Whopping. It's the optical illusion. So I'm like, oh shit. And Pepe, he'll tell anyone anything. He don't give a fuck. Yes, put your shirt on, he said. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Where you from, he said? Oh, you're Northern Extraction? Okay, I respect it. But put your shirt on around me, you see? Because I'm a Norteno, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck. So we got the get-along crew. We're in the mystery van. Okay? And my primo, whoopin', is Scooby-Doo. And of course, fucking Pepe is Shaggy. You know, so they're about to try to get some Scooby snacks. Pepe's. So Pepe's like, can I go in with you? And of course, my tia and fucking, her homegirl, my baby, which I guess you would call her my suegra, they go in, right? So Pepe's like, hey, they're taking a long time. I mean, hey, my shit's wearing off. I say, I'm trying to get Weller to wear. Can I borrow the hola? So you don't go in there broke. I'm like, you don't got no money, bro. Why is it every time your ass comes on the run, you don't got nada, bro? I don't got money, homie. I just put gas. I got us a half a tank to get back. Like, motherfucker, I like money too. Hey, don't get tight-lipped with me, you see? ¿Sabes qué? Can I or can I not have the Weller to Weller Diabola? Because, Holmes, I don't want to hear all that shit, you see? And I'm like, okay, hey, look, I'm going to give you $10, bro, but don't ask me again till like fucking Sunday, puto, because I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you're from Compton, bro. I'm cool, right? He's like, yeah, give me the hola. You're my prima. I love you. Give me a hug. I said, whoopin', he's a Sureño. Don't touch him, primo. You're going to get dicked up, right? I'm like, look, bro, all right, here's your $10. So I give him a $10 bill. That about to holds it tight. I can see fucking sweat dripping from that 10, right? And he knocks on this door. And I forgot that these were Norteños. That this was like a spot, right? And this was that chick, my suegra, this was her people's, like her connect. My tia, she knew them, but she didn't really fuck with it like that, right? So we got a super duper acting Norteño in the car that he could sense the smell of Norte, right? We got a super Sureño sitting there. Now he's knocking at a straight gang of Norteños door with a blue paño, with Lokes on, Ben Davis's, bald-headed, Compton, tattoos, all that, right? And me, a D.O. sitting in the fucking seat, and everyone hates me. Everybody hates Chris, right? And I'm right there like, fuck. Out of all these dudes, I'm probably the one that's going to get shot right now. And as I remember, oh shit, it's too late. My primo's already at the door. Hey, can I get at you? He's like this. Can I get at you? Right? And this door opens and I see a big ass homie. He's like, where you from, Mums? That's how he asked the door. You active? Where you from, right? And he's like, hey, my old lady in here. Are you guys getting at her? Can I get at you? Hey, Holmes, I'm just coming to get some shit. And the dude's like, hey, well, we don't got shit, bro. Who said we got shit? He's like, yeah, I can't get some dog food. They say, hey, look, there's my tia, right? So they let him come in. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's cool. Maybe they ain't tripping like that. Maybe they're on their baller shit. So I tell Ricky. Ricky's like, whoopin', that was a homie. I'm gonna go over there, right? I'm like, nah, leave them fools alone, bro. You're not on that level. I'm fucking active. I know you are, bro, but just fucking stop already. Leave it alone, bro. That no one likes you, Rick. I barely like you. Nobody likes you. And fucking, of course, she lives in the back. I love him, right? I'm like, yeah, you love him so much you ate pussy right now, right? Why are you snitching? It's because you're a dropout. What, bitch? Right? So anyways, we're arguing in the car. And all of a sudden, my phone rings, right? And it's my tia. And so I'm like, oh shit, why is she calling me? Maybe she's going to tell us all to go in. Maybe it's cool. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Everything's just, my old lady told us some fucked up information, right? So I answer her, she was like, hurry up, get in here now. Click, it hangs up. I'm like, shit, hey, dun, da, da, dun. In slow motion, I'm like, fuck. I reach under the seat to grab a little heat, right? Allegedly. Just a slingshot. You know what I mean? So I reach to grab something. Sheila starts fucking putting her hair up. This is how the family looks. This is how it looks in slow motion. Watch out. I'm reaching to grab my shit. Sheila's going, I'm hungry. She's putting her shit into a chongo. And my primo's like, Mom, what happened? Right? We jump off that whip quick. Hey, look. So let me explain something to you about Ricky. And I can hear as I'm getting to the door, this is so boom, boom, boom. My primo's in there getting fucked up. Look, my primo in mid Huelga stride. Huelga foot activate. Das. He kicks that fucking door, not in, down, right? The whole frame, right? I see roaches calling out like, thank God we're tired of heroin fucking smoke, right? And this, look at, this is exactly what the scene was. Palabra. There's like 4 dudes jumping my cousin. They're fucking my primo Pepe's like, you, my lentes, right? He's all fucked up. They're whipping brocha, they got a brocha like this. They're fucking ripping his shirt off. He's like, they got put your shirt on, that's it, right? My tias, get off my nephew, you sons of bitches. Sons of bitch 1, 2, 3, and 4, because fuck faces are here, right? Sheila is already boxing the dude by the door. Already. Palabra. Boom, boom, boom. Sheila's dealing with them. Now about this like, he's doing the offense, defense. Sheila's in there mugring them. Boom. Road burger, bitch, right? She's at, look at, my primo kicked that door. When he kicked that door, it hit some dude, and that dude is split, right? And my primo is hitting him with the Huelga uppercut like I've never seen before. Whooping up, Hector, Norteno, you are supposed to be the homie, right? Hey, there's a dude. He's turned. He's got fucking my suegra bent over, just clapping. You're seeing a hit, a clap, a hit, a clap, a hip to the hippity hip hop. You don't stop, right? They're in there fucking doing their thing. My tia is screaming at the top of her lungs. She has blood all over, and Pepe is fucking brutalized. They just might have touched him. They might have touched him in the boo-boo. I don't know, but he's screaming, it's a help, it's it. This is content, right? He's getting fucked up. And I'm in there chunking him with the dudes, right? And then Pepe gets into the mix. Hey, Ricky smashed everybody. Ricky even socked me. Ricky smashed everybody. So Ricky, boom, boom, drops one dude. Grabs his old lady, gives her a kiss. I remember. Boom, knocks one dude out. Goes over, pulls his mom out of the way, right? And rushes the dude who's in mid-boning. I don't know why. That must be some good pussy. And I know her daughter has some good shit. But, suegra, I know it's been many, many years and many, many moons, but I seen what it looked like. It was like Arby's, but according to what that dude was doing, obviously, he's watching all his homeboys get beat up and he's still in mid-stride, so it's probably good. Get at me. So anyways, my primo goes over there. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, Ricky smashed everyone. Pepe's in there getting jumped still by 2 or 3 dudes. My tia's fucking trying to pull some dude. He has a fucking Mongolian. His hair's all fucked up. My tia's pulling him. These vatos got madera all over them. Fucking Norteno, right? My primos are there like, what happened? This is red on red. You started it. It's on you. I know the bonds, right? So he's handling his business. Pepe's like, get these fucking bastards off of me, is it? Right? And I'm over there chunking him with the same dude, right? Ricky fucking swings at this dude. This dude hits, and it hits me right in the mouth. Oh, drop out, right? I should have just stood. I just should have stood my ass in the car because that was not my beef, right? Anyways, we drag fucking Pepe out of there. These fools start bucking at us. Hey, we left my suegra there. My tia came running and barely made it in the car. Sheila was already in there talking about, I'm hungry. Can we stop at Burger King on the way home? Pepe was fucked up, right? And Ricky, the whole time, was like, well, fuck the hands her whooping, right? I'm like, damn, you went in there and whipped everyone's ass, Rick. No, but that's because I'm a Norte, man. Norte. You know how we do it, Prims? I'm like, fuck. Hey, truth be told, Pepe was not the same, and he's never been the same. You fucking what does that even get at you, right? I was like, hey, you still got my diavola, right? Fuck you, yeah, well, I dropped it. I said, fucking what, they violated me. It was like that. I'm like, what happened to you? Would they do you in there like Pulp Fiction? They had you with the ball in your mouth and shit? No, fucking no, I don't want to talk about it. That's it, right? I'm going to turn myself in. That vato was all fucked up, right? Hey, this is what I can tell you. That ain't shit, right? That was just Madera for you, right? Here's the cool part about it, right? My tia's nodding out in the back. She was like, they had good shit, though. Hey, they had good shit. She starts sounding, hey, it's funny, when my tia's high, she starts sounding like Pepe. They had good shit, fuckface. Right? I'm like, damn. You know, I know that you're related. 100% for sure. You guys both sound like fucking frogs, right? My primas de que don't make fun of us. They say, hey, tia, I see you got blood right there. Is that your blood? She was like, I scraped my fucking arm. Can I lick it? Because I need to get well. I'm like, oh, hell no, right? So I drive the fucking riffraff family and I drop all their asses off, get the hell out of my Astro van. I got a big ass busted nose. My primo's like, hey, I'm sorry, primo, but fuck, that's for me to drop out, right? I'm like, oh, shit. Like I tell you, this is the type of shit that happens with my family. Did I foresee it? I knew. And that's why I don't go to Madera. Hey, they don't fuck around. The Norteños handle their business. So what had happened was, this is what happened behind the scenes that we didn't know. So as we were sitting in the car arguing over rodeo burgers and mamones, when Pepe knocked on the door, these vatos spotted him as a Southsider. They brought him in and a dude fucking caught him. Boom. They snaked him. They were in there beating his ass for a good 5 minutes. And according to my tia, they were trying to do bad shit to him, right? But I don't know. So anyways, they were in there fucking manhandling him. Meanwhile, her friend, my suegra, who 3-4 days later, she pops up in Merced with 2 black eyes talking about, it wasn't my fault, right? And her daughter's all mad at me. She left me for that. I lost her daughter because it was her fault. You know, it was her fault. She's the one that took us there. But whatever. I ain't gonna trip. Like I said, suegra, anytime. Anytime. Right? And that was that. But, so what happens when they went in, they started beating the hell out of my cousin. That's when my tia was able to grab her phone. She was freaking out. She called us, but she was all high and shit. She said she tried to call us like 5 times. Like right when they socked them, she tried to call us, but she was just feeling herself and she was not, you know what I mean? So she let him get beat up for a good 4.5 minutes. And then by the time we went in there, that's what happened. So we still talk about it. I tell Rick, hey, remember when I socked you? What happened with you? You were in there. How the fuck you gonna just fight one? And so you're gonna take the flight on everybody. That's Ricky for you, man. He fucks everybody up. Does he lose many fights? Not very many. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I fought him and I was choking him out with this Mongolian, I'm going to be honest. I think he let me, right? I don't play that shit. He's my younger cousin, so I'll whip his ass to the day he dies. But that day in particular, Ricky smashed everybody. And he was all pumped up. Come on, Sheila, let's get Burger King, go in the room and fuck all night. I'm like, damn, bro, be private. This is my house. I pay with my social security check, right? Whooping. Huelga, activate, right? Okay, Sheila, oh yeah, it's going to be fun, right? I'm thinking, yeah, hey, brush your teeth. You got pussy juice all over your mouth. With that being said, I hope that you guys move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming and stay tuned because tomorrow I will be dropping, on my word, you heard? I will be dropping a brand new Roach Adventure, Superwoods. Bang, bang. It's going down. And I'll tell you this, there's going to be bikers, hand grenades, and bullwhips. Bang, bang.